damn. It's a bunch of bull. Yeah, it is. And I want the whole city to know it. And I'm going to point fingers. Monica Galloway arguing, fussing. And she the main one. He's doing points of orders. He's doing points of information. Mr. President, I want to hear from you.
Point of order.
Let's talk about this guy.
You can just sit your tail down in the seat and you'll know what's going on in the meeting.
I ain't got no tail, girl.
Mr. Maize, that's improper. You're out of order, Mr. Maize.
I can't even get a thought out. I can't speak without having someone overtalk me, point of order, and also make mimicking things like that. I mean, is that in order, Mr. President?
The legend himself, Eric Maize.
When they go low, I go lower. And so far it done worked. And I'll be 64 in September. If you want to play with a child or want to play a game, go to Toys R Us. I'm not the one. Thank you.
Is there any other discussion in the second round?
He has become a staple of many via TikTok.
Was postponed. The city council do. Just a minute.
Point of order.
What's your point?
We are not here to listen to you bloviate all evening. So
Say
we
what?
may continue with the business.
Yeah, I am continuing with the business, Miss Priestley. What did you say we wasn't here for?
Bloviating.
I don't even know what bloviating means, but my position is this. We voted to follow an agenda. And if bloviating means following the agenda, then that's what I'm doing or not doing. So let me go to the next item on the agenda as I got the floor, and then when y'all get it, y'all can bloviate, aviate, navigate, or whatever ate. But right now, I'm talking.
And his sound has been used by the masses.
Did the other day, and the cows had came home, left, and then came home again.
Point of order, Mr. Maize is not being germane.
Yeah, I'm not going to be Jermaine, Tito, Michael, Jackie, or none of them. But I'm going to talk about this AECOM contract. Now, ain't that a cheap shot? Here I'm talking about the contract, the time spent on it, and she talking about the Jackson 5. I am Jermaine then. I'm Tito and Randy.
You can probably see why.
And here they gonna talk about you, can't talk about the state police. When we talk about the state police, it ain't Tito, it ain't Mark. I thought that was pretty.
It's an old joke used way too many times.
Beg your pardon? I'm gonna use a new one if you keep messing with me. I might have used Marlon and Tito too many times, but want me to come up with a new one on you? It's easy, I'm a jokester. Talking about you done used it way too many times. I'm finna purposely come up with one on you. I'm through being nice.
All in favor of tabling, say aye.
Aye.
Those that oppose.
Nay.
Is there any abstentions?
Miss Worthy, you out of order. You out of order. You sitting too close for me. Put your hand down. Then move. Get up and move her. Will somebody trade seats with her? Because when you're laughing and making comments to me, when I'm talking, it's a bunch of bull. Now I'm about to cuss.
The mic is always on boost.
Don't want me to talk black, white, young, old, Democrat, and Republican. The Republicans just demonstrated to this nation they didn't care what the rules was.
You're a basket case.
Point of order.
I'm a basket case. That's a personal attack. You a basket. You a tight head ponytail Negro. So if I'm a basket case, you personal attacking son of a gun, you a tight head ponytail wearing Negro.
Mr.
They gonna tell me who I am. Chair this meeting. You don't know how to chair a meeting. I want this sent to the Ombudsman's office, the Ethics Committee, the Federal Court, discrimination, Title VII, because I'm black and you teamed up with white folks. You mad at me? You been hollering at me, little handkerchief head Negro, for all meetings. Handkerchief head Negro is somebody who try to please white folks by hollering at a Negro.
Any more discussion?
Now, if you proud, I can't trust these black Negroes.
Order.
Question.
Mr. Chair,
Miss,
I'm not saying that Mr. Maize was not out of order, but that was a personal attack from the chair.
I've
It
been
was
personal attacked,
inappropriate.
dog. Look, you can
I
take up for him if
understand
you
that
want to.
I'm not.
you ain't that's been
Mr.
personal to
Davis,
me all night long,
Mr.
bringing
Davis,
residents
I
against me.
understand that.
And he was a very, very prideful man.
I want her goofy butt warned and out of here if she keep on. This is serious city business. It ain't a laughing game in your school.
Order.
What's your
I
point?
believe goofy butt is an attack and name
Dookie
calling.
butt. I didn't say dookie butt.
No, he-
You hearing wrong.
She said goofy.
I said goofy. Laughing. Goofy is laughing.
So, Councilman
This is serious. I got the flow. They laughing, talking. This is chaos.
Councilman Maize.
I was doing good till that started.
Councilman Maize. Let me
So
ask you
my
a question.
position is this.
Okay.
I'm tired of the women on this council acting a damn fool and ain't getting through out. And then gonna holler discrimination. You got to warn them and then throw them out to catch up with me. And they acting a damn fool repeatedly. Monica over there just being disruptive. She think cause she can laugh and clap and talk to them on that side of the aisle, it's not disruptive. It's out of order. It's out of order. I'm gonna wrap up. Look at her with that video camera. She either videoing, she sleep or eating, and then talking and laughing. It's just ridiculous.
Now, here's the thing. His legacy lives on, not just through his constituents, but also those on a platform that probably didn't even know who he was prior to joining. Speaking of his constituents, they would speak very highly of him. His funeral took place on March 23rd, 2024. Flint Beat wrote, "He was known to friends and family in Flint as passionate, dependable, and intelligent. His constituents in Flint's first ward applauded him for tirelessly standing up for them and always offering help to those in need." Cynthia Hayes would speak with the outlet. Here's her quote. "He was a pillar of the community, one of the old school grassroots." No, seriously, he was grassroots. You don't find grassroots no more. Not these days, because everybody's bought and sold. That's one thing with Mr. Maize. You could not buy him, and he was never, ever going to be for sale. Jacqueline Grace Lee would add, quote, "I've been knowing Eric Maize since I was probably between 7 and 9 years old. As I grew up, him and my mother were best friends. They used to go to the casino, no offense to anybody, but Mr. Maize, he was a cool guy. He liked to go to the casino every now and then, and as I had gotten older, I would try to go with him, but of course they never let me go with them. Eric was an all-around kind of guy. I mean, in a way, you could say he was like a father, because when I was a little kid, I could hug him. As an adult, I could talk to him about my problems. I could say, hey, Eric, this is what's happening in my life. And he always listened. When he became a council person and Flint was having that water problem, he said, no, it's like putting a Band-Aid on the bleeding scar. That is not enough money for Flint. That's how Eric was, though. He cared about everything Flint was going through. If you can and are willing, please become a paid member here at TYT Sports. And or go to tyt.com/join. In addition, you can follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Appreciate it. Have a great day.